Welcome back to Houston Life. You know, whether you call it soccer or football, one thing is for sure. The sport brings many communities together. But for one group of Afghan female players, it's actually an act of freedom.
Oh, yeah. After the U.S. troops pulled out of Afghanistan in 2021, the Taliban regained control of the land and targeted women athletes for simply playing a sport. Many of the women escaped and resettled around the world, and including right here in Houston. This is their inspiring story. Take a look.
The team really started because I had extra tickets to a Houston Dash game last May. And my friend worked with refugees. She knew some of the players who are now on the Shine. And she said they had never seen a professional women's game in America. And what they told me at that game was that they were not able to play soccer here in Houston, even though they had been playing in Afghanistan. The Taliban had targeted them because they were soccer players. And they'd been in Houston for 2 years, but they couldn't figure out how to access all the soccer that exists in our city.
I'm Nilo. I'm 24 years old.
I am Zora. My second name is Bahar. My age is 23. My caseworker in the agency, she knows I'm a soccer player, but texts me, "Oh Bahar, I know you soccer player. You wanna come to again join the football?" I say, "Oh yeah, I coming."
Before Houston Shine, I feel like I cannot go back to play soccer because here we don't have a support. And then her sister just texts me, "Hey, we have a team."
Nilo, come in the team.
I was shocking. I see, really? I was having depression because of my family not safe in Afghanistan. But we will communicate. I talk to my parents like every night. And right now, like, I just come, play soccer, and everything right now is good. It's powerful.
So the core of the team is all women who came out of Afghanistan, usually between 2021 and 2023. People may remember that in August of 2021, the U.S. withdrew from Afghanistan after a 20-year military intervention. So it was very clear that women athletes who had been publicly affiliated with soccer or judo or basketball or whatever were going to be targeted after the Americans left. So the global human rights and refugee advocacy community got together and actually got 3 flights of women athletes out of Afghanistan in August, September, and October of 2021. And the first 2 flights, one went to Australia, one went to Portugal. And the third flight, the last one, had 35 seats for female athletes. And of those 35, 10 are here in Houston. The flight went from Kabul to Qatar and then to Albania while the players and other officials were processed. So they went through very rigorous refugee screening before they were allowed to enter the United States in 2023.
When we move in Afghanistan, I just meet her in the airport. That's our first meeting. 2 years, we was living in Albania. And then we was play together in Albania. And then after 2 years, we moved here in Houston.
When we escaped Afghanistan, we couldn't play for some time. When we heard about this team and we entered this team, I really got excited. And we got really empowered and filled with a lot of energy, that the fact that we got a chance to be alive once again.
After the Dash game, I started just making phone calls. I called a bunch of people that I know who know how to help in Houston. And Coach Rachel was really my first call. And she said, when is practice? I'm in. She was so clear that it had to be run by women. Everything about this space needed to be just about women and women's leadership, and to have no barriers to entry. From our friends and family raised money and got donated stuff so that we could provide shoes, sports bras, socks, shorts, water bottles, just everything, single thing that you can imagine that someone would need to start playing soccer.
When we escaped Afghanistan, we completely lost our hopes. And we thought everything stopped right here and we could never play again like how we used to play in Afghanistan. But when we arrived here and we met Houston Shine, they opened our path and once again gave us the chance to be hopeful, and they showed us this is not the end of the line.
We haven't gotten big institutional support from really anyone. It's really just women volunteers, volunteer coaches, volunteer mentors, volunteer case managers who are helping make this team a success. And I think that like anytime our team scores, it's just like you just feel something. There's so much joy on the field. And then there's the off the field success too. Our network has sponsored scholarships. So like the first time we registered a group of players to take English classes at Houston City College for the first time. That was a huge win. One of the players just got a new job and she just got a raise, and her manager just loves her. And it's so exciting to see them start to build sustainable lives that, you know, where they get to have interests and freedom and joy.
So I just got my license for dental assistant. So Saturday, Sunday, I just go to dental for nursing, for shadowing. When I was living in Afghanistan, it's my dream to become a doctor or become a nurse. And back home, I was a doctor midwife. I just started university. Here, I just starting. I want to have a good future, and then I want to work in the clinic as an assistant.
After finishing with my English courses, I want to be a doctor. And I also wish for the freedom of my country, Afghanistan.
One of the things that's really exciting to me about how the team is growing is that we've started to recruit players who are from other places. You know, some players who grew up here, players who grew up in Venezuela or France or Mexico have started to join the team. And so it really is kind of like a Houston story.
Wow, that is an incredible story. What a community. Houston Shine FC is part of Houston Women's Soccer Association, playing against other local teams, and they'll celebrate their one-year anniversary on August 2nd at Quillian Center between Richmond and West Park.
For more information on or to support the team, we shared the link to Houston Shine under the Scene On page on HoustonLife.tv.